we are politically very stable. And that is what the investor wants to see. But we also have an investment-ready economy with attractive opportunities in a number of sectors. This is an economy that is diversifying. After many years of exporting our raw materials and resources, we are actually going the way of value addition and productivity. We have a growing middle class on a very interesting demography you saw from the video, where about 60% of the population is less than 35 years old. But we are also strategically located in West Africa. So apart from Ghana declaring and positioning itself to be the best place to do business in Africa in the medium term, we are also resetting as a hub for West Africa. And that's very important for us. So a lot of the policies that we've engaged in are geared towards becoming a hub for West Africa. Like I said, we have a stable political climate and very business-friendly reforms. The economy over the past 2 years has trended towards stability as well as significant reforms to make it easy, to improve the ease of doing business. We have strong macroeconomic prospects and strong government commitments to ensure that it's able to achieve its programs.
We are embarking on major development of the country's infrastructure. I think that in the next few years, we'll see major development in our infrastructure. Starting next month, we have a $2 billion investment in infrastructure that we are going to be taking within the next 2 to 3 years. $2 billion, $1.5 billion of that is going into roads. Road infrastructure that will help relieve bottlenecks across the country. And these are critical roads and interchanges and bridges. And it's a very significant amount that we are putting in to develop our infrastructure. Rail infrastructure, and India is part of our rail infrastructure building program. Ghana's railways were totally abandoned for a long time, but I think that Kapoji is in Ghana, and they are working on some of our rail lines. We have others that we are working on. And so we have major infrastructure development. And when infrastructure development comes, business activity increases, the ease of doing business increases, and so economic growth will also increase. So we are looking very much forward. When our new port opens in June this year, the port terminal opens, Ghana's second largest port, Ghana's major port will become the deepest port in West Africa to facilitate international trade. Our second largest port in Takoradi is also undergoing major expansion now, and so the case for increasing infrastructure is something that we really appreciate, and we believe we can count on India to support. I think if we look at our strategy overall in the context of our minerals, we are into value addition now. That is the strategy. And it is for that reason that we said that in the bauxite industry, we want to build an integrated bauxite and an aluminum industry. And that's why we passed the law which established the Ghana Integrated Bauxite and Development Corporation. We are doing exactly the same. In fact, the law for iron and steel is in Parliament, and it will be passed hopefully before the end of March, before the end of this month, so that we can give that industry, the iron and steel industry, the type of incentives and protections that it needs to develop. We have massive amounts of iron deposits. Similarly, we have manganese deposits. So the two together will help us make the steel. And so, in fact, the law will limit the export of manganese because we want to make it available to the steel companies in Ghana. And so definitely you can be assured that the incentives will be given for this iron and steel companies to develop, because it will create a lot of jobs, save a lot of foreign exchange, and so on. And so we will make sure you are not at a competitive disadvantage to keep imports that will come to undermine your progress. We will give you the necessary incentives. Thank you.